We're live, people. We're live. And I'm some sort of man stuck in a house. Hold on, I'm gonna check to see if this is working. This is gonna be like the start of every stream. I'll be like, I'm just checking. Usually it's people on YouTube. Although that was the thing that I was thinking about today, Chris. Actually, do you notice how on YouTube it's not a lot of the YouTubers are not like, "Hi guys, welcome to my chat." You never hear that anymore because it's like fucking everybody switches off.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and obey.
Ring. Did you say obey? Wait a minute. Go back. What did he say? Indoctrinated. Wasn't that in the PlayStation, that game where you could like hack the civilians and they would pick up what was it called again?
Watchdog.
Oh no, like older than that, like the PlayStation, it was like Syndicate Wars or something.
Mm-hmm.
You could like God, you could get like special abilities in that for the people of the of the town. That makes it sound so weird. And you could just, and it'd be like, you could walk up to them and brainwash them. It'd be like, because they were all microchipped, and it's like indoctrinated, indoctrinated, and everybody would pick up machine guns and stuff and be like badasses, just because you're for. Oh, sorry, on you go.
Was it years ago they did a reboot of Syndicate?
That was terrible.
They made it like a generic first-person shooter.
Oh yeah, we can hear you now. Right, that's cool. I know, it was... Oh, don't even get me started. That, like, honestly, anybody who wants to play, like, a decent game on a PlayStation emulator, or by any other legal means, they could do that. Syndicate Wars is a good game. It's sort of like Command and Conquer a little bit, right? But it's not turn-based. Well, I don't say turn-based. It's not...
The view's like Command and Conquer.
Yeah, top down. Aye. And it's like, you don't have your own base or anything like that, you just have a mission to do, and it's like, sometimes the missions are crazy. It's just like, oh, don't destroy these people. And you're like...
Well, like to your point, yeah, like what was those ones in the original Command and Conquer? You had the commando missions where all you had was the little commando man.
Oh, like the one dude? Oh, like the Navy SEAL? Or are we...
Like Tanya, but like the dude.
Oh, you gotta love Tanya though, right? Tanya. Little C4 knocking at your door, and she's just like rocking in, just like chew on this and destroy an entire building.
I remember when we last played Red Alert 2 with Brian.
Oh, that was brilliant.
What was it? He was just building the base, and all of a sudden he just got swarmed by Navy SEALs.
I did not expect that. Yep, that's a big Zerg rush of people coming towards your base.
What's the Navy SEALs?
Just ready to pound you right to the ground.
Perhaps you'll be open to a diplomatic dialogue.
Open up some the avenues of discussion. Nope, didn't work. What was I gonna say? Aye, because like I remember that my tactic was always build a second base. It's like Thomas and you and Brian and everybody, they'll be like, "Oh, we've destroyed you," and you're like, "Have you really? Have you really?"
Was it Red Alert 3? I think it was Japan. Their base, like any building they made, they could like pick up and move.
Oh, really?
And in the Red Alert 3.
Well, I never played Red Alert 3 actually. I played 1 and 2, and then I played Yuri's Revenge. Oh, I thought I bought this. Maybe
I do think a lot of people were put off Red Alert 3 because, not the gameplay, but the look. It was a bit too across the line to being a bit too cartoony.
Is that the one with space with like
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, yeah. There's one place capitalism cannot go. Slice.
Oh no, you had his pal with him, the fella from Lost.
Yeah, it's interesting that how like a lot of actors are like in more, well, obviously more and more games nowadays, compared to back then, right? Although they would have been famous actors though, right? Which we not as well known because of the internet, of course. We had dial-up, so.
Well, I remember you mentioned this ages ago. Like, kind of annoying, really. I don't know, some big actor, Hugh Jackman wants to do the voice for someone in a game, and it's like, they should let like someone like Troy Baker, or the guy who's been doing voice acting for years to do.
Yeah, or even then, just some unknowns. Like, there's nothing wrong with like younger actors getting a chance to do things. You know, like make it like I say Die Hard and stuff like that because obviously they did have like a son or whatever in it. But still, like you don't even need the main character there as well to like could do it
See, I thought
earlier.
the original Star Wars was like George Lucas wanted, apart from Harrison Ford, wanted like unknown people like Mark Hamill at the time and Carrie Fisher to play Luke and Leia.
Yeah, exactly. It gives. I think it's that it's a lot like Rogue One. Like Rogue One was really good. I really like it. I loved. Like, I would watch Rogue One like mainly because of the android in it. It's so funny. It just reminds me of HK-47, right?
I just love the baddie director Krennic. How everyone in the Empire wears black or grey, and he's like, you know what? I'm wearing white.
Oh my god, the first time the white guy's the bad man. Oh my god, what do we do? He's challenging the social norms.
They started a meme with that, didn't they? When it was like, "Are you blind? Deploy the garrison!"
So angry, so angry.
It went from like a 1 to 10 in about 2 seconds.
Oh my god, you're not wrong.
The other one was, remember my dad told me, was James Bond. First one they wanted like a complete unknown because the writer of the book, Ian Fleming, wanted the star of the film to be like, to be like James Bond and Doctor No.
Sorry, Luna just woke up randomly there and she was like, she must have heard you say Doctor No. That's her trigger, like my dog's trigger warning. Sorry, what were you saying? Like Doctor No? What a name though, right? How did we become a doctor?
They didn't want to have like a big name. They wanted the character James Bond to be the star of the film.
Do you know that was the interesting thing? Mads Mikkelsen was like, we're talking about characters and all these different things, like movies. He's in like a lot of stuff, eh? Oddly enough.
I'll say it. Man crush. I like him.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. He's just brilliant. He's just, it's just so good. Just so good. Such a good actor and stuff, especially in Rogue One as well, actually. For the short wee clips that he's in it,
He really went the whole hog for Death Stranding.
Oh man, that game is it's like both frustratingly good, but doable. It's like a lazy Sunday game to play, right?
Yeah, it's like one of those games that I hate that I like it.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's a mimic! There's a mimic in here! There's a mimic! Christopher, there's a mimic! Oh, I killed it. Well, I forgot to tell you actually yesterday when I was playing this, just offline. A mimic it killed me, it rolled out and just bit me. I was like, you goddamn mimics!
That's going to be like your thing now, eh, with the mimics.
Is this a mimic? Are you a mimic? Am I a mimic?
Oh, there's actually I heard this somewhere, someone told me about Elden Ring. They've really sort of topped themselves with the mimics things. Instead of a mimic, apparently you go in this cave, and there's like a treasure chest. And it's supposed to be, if you open it, it just randomly teleports you to like a super difficult part in the map.
Oh, okay.
And it's like you've got to try and get out.
Oh god. There's so many things in adventures that I'm trying to think what games I've actually played where, people tuning into this are actually just going to start to realise that our thought process is all over the shop. It's like an umbrella it's like a shotgun of discussion.
Cavalcade of weirdness.
Yeah, essentially. So it's all over the shop. But yeah, I was trying to think what games have ever encountered mimics in Final Fantasy. Did Final Fantasy VII have mimics? I'm not sure. I don't think it did. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they had a wee bit where there was a chest. I think it was just enemies ambushing you from somewhere.
It's only mainly D&D that I ever hear about the mimics sort of coming into it, or like if you play Slay the Spire. I think Slay the Spire's got it somewhere in there as well. Like one of the cards in. Oh god, what else? I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
That Dungeons and Dragons thing, Borderlands, Tiny Tina.
Oh shit.
They've got mimics. I think they're called cannon boxes, I think.
Yeah, you were saying that last time, right? That's what actually made me think. I was like, I was like, cannon boxes? What a strange name.
Wait, no. Cannon boxes is Dragon Quest.
Oh,
There's one
Dragon Quest. Yeah, that's a good idea. Digimon had them as well, I think, as well, by the way.
I want to say Dragon Age must have had them, because that was...
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, Dragon Age must have. Must have.
Can't remember any of them.
No.
There's
They're
few-
only memorable at the time when they're like attacking you when you're just not expecting it. You know?
And it always seems to be that one time you let your guard down.
Like the other now. Do you want to know something really strange? I'm in the dungeon now, and there's the initial eye that is in the middle of the dungeon. Which is, this happened before, and I thought this is weird. I'm just waiting for the B. Or the C. Ah! It's trying to kill me, Chris! Why must everything I love kill me? Or attempt to, anyway. But yeah, like, oh god. What were we talking about? We're talking about Mad Mikkelsen and how that game is just... It's good.
The game is good, but it's tough to like, I'd say.
I think it's weird, like you said before, we were talking about the combat basics in it, like, you just seem to like, sort of incapacitate people and then just run off. Yeah, well, like, 600 packages nailed to you.
And it can get the word exhausting if you're like carrying 6 packages, and then you get to the bit and then they all fall.
You deliver pizzas to people in the game as well. That's what I was like. Wait, what? This guy's like, oh, I really was looking for, like, it's like every civilization we know it's crumbling to this, you know, to the time and to all these like rogue assaults on our deliveries and stuff like that. But thank God you brought this pizza, this cheese and ham pizza. Oh, it was really touch and go for a while there.
I have to say, I admire the guy Hideo Kojima that took a chance. You know, he's pretty much only done Metal Gear Solid before, like action war games. He did something completely different.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was Metal Gear Solid, wasn't it? Oh.
And he done that mech, Zone of the Enders, the mechs.
Oh, really? What's the mechs thing about then? Obviously mechs, but not, are they like Gundam sized, or what are we talking about in terms of size of mechs?
Huge mechs.
Is it like Earth Defense Force, that kind of size of, like, take out ants kind of thing, giant ants?
That's right, mechs fighting mechs and like robots.
I like you just sell it like that. Eh? Mechs fighting mechs fighting mechs.
This Sunday.
We got mechs coming. This is Megas XLR, which is a good series as well.
I remember, I'm sure Zone of the Enders one sold a lot. They said it was because it came with a free demo in Metal Gear Solid 2.
I thought you were going to say it came with a free mech. I was like, oh, this
Wow!
You really had me. You had me at free mech. Oh god. The only other things that mechs I can think of are like the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And they very... I didn't really see much of a point for... well, yeah, Gundams, yeah, but... I mean, isn't like... Lena, why are you pawing at me? She keeps pawing at me.
I've never been much of a mech lover and things. I like,
What are you doing?
Technoman. I like Technoman when I was wee.
Yeah. My dog kept pawing me. Lena.
This bad guy, it was so extra in Technoman. It's this giant mech.
Technoman. Technoman sounds such like a good game, actually. I have to check this out.
It was so funny. I mean, like, the bad guy's so extra. He's like this gigantic guy in this mech. But he managed to make this massive cloak that goes round the mech.
Oh, Christ, I've rolled into a hole.
Darkness fallen, furled its banner across yet another region of the cosmos.
This guy sounds like he's good at monologuing.
Yes, very good. Come to think of it, I think it was like Power Rangers. Like every week he sent down like a different mech or a monster.
Rita, oh god, yeah. Oh, she's at it again!
And I never thought of this when I was wee, but you know, thinking about Power Rangers, she had one hell of a throwing arm.
Yeah, I know, it's like the javelin.
And I never seen anyone retrieving it. Did she send down the crappy, like get my stick
That
back?
was done off screen. That you never saw that. She sent in like the what was it? The dude that was like a lion or a tiger or whatever. She
Remember
sent the
the
potty man. Like, what kind of name is that for a gang of like villains or minions? Eh? You got stormtroopers and we've got the potty man.
I'm sure there was a guy called Finster made the monsters.
Oh, he had glasses or something, didn't he? Like
Yeah.
like a real kind of geeky looking alien.
And she had those two ones.
Yeah.
There's a blue guy and a black guy that did. Oh, don't mean the black guy. I mean the.
Ah!
What do you call it? The funny guy. What's his name? Babu is one of them.
Babu. Babu! What kind of name, eh?
And they did fuck all. Except I think they were the comedy. And there was that one, the guy who's covered in gold armour. What's your name? I'm Goldar.
Right, okay, we got it. We've nailed it, people. They're
And-
coming up with the
and then
names.
Lastly, it turns into a scorpion. I'm Scorpina.
I see, I see. This is, yeah, this is, what's this guy? Like, he's a dragon. He's Dragona. Okay, okay, I like this. Anybody else?
What's this? It's a dragon. I am the drag man. That means
Can't
something else down here.
stop. You can't stop me, no matter who you are. Do you know, only just yesterday, totally different subject, realised that you can actually sell your things in the dungeon. Hence why I wasn't making a lot of money. So what you do is you just pick up the useless crap that you've got and you chuck it into into a mirror, right? And I accidentally threw something that I really needed to upgrade my weapons, and I was like, "Oh, this thing's not useful at all," and then it turned out it was.
Done that before.
I was a bit disappointed, to be honest. I was not happy about that. It just didn't sit right with me. Right, I'm gonna teleport back. I've got like 12 health left.
Oh no!
I know, almost needed. Almost needed. Here we go.
Oh, a nick.
But yeah,
Progress.
do you know what? That was the other thing I was thinking about as well. Like I was trying to think yesterday. I was like, what other like X-Men villains heal much like Wolverine and you know oh god, I got through it there.
Apocalypse is heals.
Now, what was the other? What was he called again? Sinestro. Is that right? Is that his name?
The next, that's
Is
DC villain,
it Sinestro?
yellow Green Lantern guy.
Oh no, not Sinestro then. What the fuck am I talking about? He's like he's like some sort of weird vampire-looking dude, and he's got like
Oh, Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Sinister. That's it. I was close. I was close. I was miles away. Yeah, is it Mr. Sinister? He's got like the weird sort of like vampire-esque sort of feel like going for him.
I did his own gang. I don't mean to say they were like walking down alleyways clicking
Skip
their
up,
fingers.
dee dap, kill all the humans, like that. Ooh.
Oh yeah, because when he healed him, it was like weird, he had like green blood or something. If I remember right.
Yeah, yeah, and was it not like the only person that could hurt him was like Cyclops?
Oh, I remember that, yeah. Cyclops is right, here we go.
It just like opens his eyes. He's like, nothing can stop. Ah! Stop it! Stop it! For the love of God, I wasn't expecting beams. Too late. You fucker, you're going down.
If I think isn't Mr. Sinister the only one I can think of the X-Men big
Mr.
X-Men
Sinister.
villain?
Mr. Sinister. What a fucking
Never
name.
been in any of the films.
There you go. I've just made and upgraded my weapons, Christopher. Ha 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 ha. He's not been in any of the movies. No, he hasn't. Which is weird, eh? Because he is actually quite a good villain.
I could remember right, he's like one of those ones, like one in the shadows type villain.
In the shadows. I am in the shadows now.
No, like Apocalypse. Apocalypse comes at you hard.
Yeah, pretty much. You wanting to get beaten up, aye? Hey, boy.
And a Mega Red. I like a Mega Red.
I'm sure I asked her to come along last time, actually. Or is it she just pays a visit this last time and then goes away? I don't know.
Remember, he used to always fancied Lady Deathstrike in X-Men too.
Ah, Lady Deathstrike. Lady Deathstrike. Is she the one that can turn into glass or whatever? No, like in diamonds or something, or am I thinking somebody else?
That's Emma Frost.
Emma Frost. Emma Frost. Right. Okay.
Lady Deathstrike was the one like Wolverine, but the claws came out her fingers.
Oh, like talons kind of thing. It was like she was like a spider lady kind of looking thing, right?
Kinda. Remember they changed it in the film. They made it like adamantium claws came out her fingertips, but in the comic
she had a thing with Wolverine. Eh?
Ah, but the comic version, I think her fingers were her like giant claws.
Hey, why did they change that? Is it just because obviously it fitted better with maybe the animated X-Men series or something?
Maybe like, it was cheaper. Maybe they didn't have to do.
Yeah. Holy crap! How are you supposed to?
Always thought it was a shame that we never got more of Alan Cumming as Nightcrawler.
Yeah, that was another. Do you know what? I was thinking yesterday. I was like, we were talking about like, what is this? 118. Suppose I could get hundreds of these. Oh Christ, 2,280. How much? Oh, you're alright. I'll get 2. Let's get 2 potions. What was I saying? Yeah, why didn't when we were talking about what X-Men, like Spider-Man would have brought to that planet, right? Why wouldn't I was like that? How come you never thought of Nightcrawler? Because I thought that'd be like maybe one of the first ones that you would have went for.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Oh, we have to travel all this way to like Doctor Doom's castle or like the Red Skull's place and that. I'm just like get him to grab you and just teleport you there. Well, he has to see it first, though, doesn't he?
Well, I don't know if that's a film thing, or if maybe it's in comic as well. Maybe it is in the comic, 'cause I imagine that'd be pretty overpowered if it is.
There we go. Whew. Aye. Well, that's what I thought. Like, other than that, I was running out of ideas for different, like, people that you could kind of really take, right? Because it's not.
What about that blonde lassie that was in Wolverine and the X-Men? It was called Boom Boom, and her whole thing was she blew stuff up. Yeah.
Boom Boom. Is that really her name? Boom Boom.
I'm sure it was Boom Boom, and her whole thing was that she blew crap up. That was her like whole shtick.
Boom Boom. I'm gonna have a look up at like X-Men animated series to see what characters were in it. Oh, here we go. 1992, by the way. It had 5 seasons to it.
Apparently they're doing a redo of it for Disney Plus.
The artwork was so good on it, though, eh?
Oh, and the voice acting.
Oh, yeah, the voice acting was so good as well, actually, yeah.
I always found it a bit sad. Beast was in it at the start, but I'm sure he disappeared for a long time. And
was it not Kelsey Kramer that played him, actually, in the
played him in the
proper movie thing?
Bird one, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you get the point. And he's just like fighting everybody. So you get him, Beast. You get him.
He was like, "You're fired a time," or comes a man. Oh, you get the point.
Oh, you get the bloody point anyway. Aye, look at that. There's so many characters. I'm looking at the characters. Oh, look. God. Iceman. We could have had Iceman. Oh yeah, remember like the guy, the Banshee, was just like, and he just like shouted.
Sure, he's Scottish in the comic.
Aye, because Moira. He's
Yeah. The one Scottish lassie in the X-Men comics, and they gave her like Moira McTaggart.
Scottish person. You know what I mean? He's from the hills, the Highland Hills.
Ah, right, and the actor Mukti.
Yeah, I know. Like he's just like that. It's weird, eh? Cause his ability, just like shout. He can fly though, can't he? Is it not got like weird under? I remember having seen like the actual action figure thing, where he had like weird.
If he flies or if he glides.
So let's test the theory out. Throw him out of a plane. Oh.
The X-Men comic is a really. Well, I think it's a Marvel comic in general, but Scarlet Witch, she does some sort of thing, and she makes it where mutants are more in the world than humans are like the endangered species.
Hmm. How do you pause this a minute?
House of M, that's what it's called.
House of M. M. Let's have a look. I'm looking through all the characters right now on X-Men. Look, there's the Quicksilver. That's a boy. He's like, he's got white hair, white eyebrows.
I remember getting so excited that he was joining the Marvel movies, and he was in one fucking Marvel movie.
My God. Mystique, actually, she would be quite a good person to take with you on the mission, because she could just turn into anybody.
Like Mystique.
Oh God, aye. There's some. Oh yeah, there's the dude with the mohawk as well. Like, is he not? He's Atlas or something weird name he's got. He's like a space.
Colossus. He doesn't.
Yeah. There's the pterodactyl boy that we were talking about last time as well.
I love that. You can cure cancer with that tech. I want to change people into dinosaurs.
Yeah, I don't really feel like it.
Where's the boy with the mohawk? Because I can't think of anyone for that.
He's got like he's like a oh God, he's like does he have like a third eye? I can't remember if he's got a third eye or not, and he opens it up and it shoots something out of it.
See, one of the people that lived in the sewers, the Morlocks.
No, no, no. This guy was like a space dude. He was just heading towards the planet for no reason. I can't remember the actual reason.
Oh, there was one guy. Oh, the gladiator.
That's the one. Do you feel the power? Do you think he
Yeah.
says that when he's arriving?
Do you feel the power?
Of the
Oh god, it's
gladiator.
slowly getting louder and louder.
You're like, it's, I keep hearing it, and you're like, oh my God, he's coming! Run! Run for it! You'll never outrun him. Never! Oh my God, look at all these characters. There must be a wiki thing that'll tell you.
I'm sure the gladiator was pretty much just Superman, wasn't he?
Characters, here we go. IMDb would be the best place to go, It's annoying. I've still got this cough. It comes and goes now and again. 1992 to 1997, by the way. It's like, listen here, bub. I'm gonna look into this picture. Like the meme for it when he's like lying on the bed. He's like looking longingly at the
You
actual.
know, pick Rogue. Harder than the sun in the summertime.
Yeah, sugar. Yeah. I'm just looking through the photos on IMDb, and there's just the guy in like fancy green pants.
Just to troll the Beyonder, I'd pick Toad.
Yeah, yeah, I picked this guy. Yeah.
Yeah. What does he do? He's got a really long tongue.
He says he's got some catchphrases. I'm the juggernaut. Get him. Just get him. He's not really been in it. Like they've done the X-Men series, like movie so many times. The way it's just. I'm like, why? I'm like, can we just give it a rest already? I'm actually trying to get the characters for it, but do you think I can get it? I always just remember Jubilee was just like she was just the young lassie that always got in the way.
Oh, mind that guy you were talking about yesterday, the Sentinel with the giant head?
That's just so funny. That's just so weird if you just started that
Called- What's it called? Master Mold.
Wolverine Master Mold.
Yeah.
That's a good name actually. I do like that. That's a creative name.
You know, it also makes me think like that'd be a Doctor Who villain, the Master Mold.
Wow, did you know that Storm's really name is Aurora Monroe?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
I think in
I
the
just thought-
comics she gets married to Black Panther.
Did she not also like in the future thing start dating Logan or something as well? One of them.
I think there's a story in the future where she had a mohawk and
Yeah, that's the one.
she's just cheesed off.
I never knew Storm's full name, but I knew that Beast was like Hank because he was Henry McCoy. He's like Henry McCoy here, and he's like blah 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 blah. Oh, and Gambit was Remy. Yeah, I remember that.
Remy LeBeau.
Oh, look at that. Look, he's not even like people. Chris isn't even on the actual like wiki site or anything. He just knows. Jubilation Lee. That's why she's called Jubilee.
Scott Summers.
She's able to create pyrokinetic sparks from her hands, which she can use to strike things from a distance or disable machinery from her touch. So it's just like short circuit. That's actually not a bad power, by the way. If you have to get close for it, though, right?
It's weird though when it comes to abilities, eh? I shoot fireworks.
There's Morph, yeah.
Oh, that meme will live on forever.
Yeah, Morph.
I read they actually made a toy sort of model exclusive thing that you could get at Comic Con.
Oh, really? Oh.
That like Wolverine holding the picture of Morph.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just like long and like. But is he not got like? Has it not got? What's her face is like? It's her ass that's in the photo instead, and he's looking at it.
Oh yeah, Rogue.
Yeah. They're just overly like sexualized the drawing of her for like no reason. Let's go put her ass on the TV. Why not? Multiple Man.
He'd be good. I think he's very. Every time I've seen him, he's very what's a loose cannon type.
Oh. Do you like as if you killed one of the multiple people, does like a little bit of them die, or is it just like, oh, I'll just create another one? Or do they all die?
I don't know.
Like,
You remind me of Iceman. I'm sure there was this run of the comics where when he had the ice form, he got shot in the chest, and he couldn't turn back to human form because like
oh, okay.
it'd be like a big gaping wound or something.
So I've like literally paused the game while I'm talking about this stuff, but it's interesting. There's there's a guy that's just called Strong Guy. It's just got Strong Guy. What the? Okay.
I am strong guy.
He's actually he's super speed. That's the kicker. It's not actually that. It's
That's what you would do, eh, to cut off your opponent. Like, I'm the Super Flash. You're really quick, but you're actually slow, but really strong.
No, it was not like a Clown Baby or something.
Clown Baby.
Make your fighter's name Clown Baby, and people are like, this guy must be terrible, and he's like, yeah, it turns out you're actually like a powerhouse.
There's a DC villain called Manchester Black.
Oh, okay.
So random name.
North Star. Aurora. Sasquatch. Sasquatch is my daddy. Yep. Bishop. That's another good person that you could take.
Right, Bishop. His whole thing is he gathers the energy from getting hit and shot or something and fires it back.
Anyway, what is this?
Oh, Cable.
The mutant resistance. Magneto. He'd be pretty good. You bring him. Yeah, Banshee was quite funny though, I must admit. Anyway, that's enough of that. Just interesting for the names of the characters in it though, right? Mr. Sinister, that's it, eh? That's what I was looking for. My God, the man. My God.
I love his real name, Nathaniel Essex.
Yeah, how do you know this stuff, Chris? You've got like a memory like a vault.
I just remember.
Nathaniel Essex. What kind of name is that, eh?
I can't tell which one's worse. Mr. Sinister or Nathaniel.
Alright, Nathaniel Essex is coming to kill you. Oh! Like, if Mr. Sinister, you're like, oh, it's alright. He's kind of like mild. He's like the mild. He's like the tepid of villains. He's the Diet Coke. He's the Diet Pepsi of villains. You know?
I remember Dr. Evil saying that in Austin Powers. You're quasi-evil. you're,
Yeah,
you're the Diet Coke of evil.
yeah, yeah.
What is it? So many calories. Not quite evil enough.
Quite evil enough. Um, yeah, his outfit is wild. Like, what is that about? It's just like he looks like Dracula, right? It looks like
Yeah.
somebody for the design was like, okay, I want this guy to be called like Mr. Sinister. I'm like, okay, what's your design template? I want you to make him look like Dracula, but like
And his
goth
capes, like,
Dracula.
in sort of strips.
Yeah, like kind of like he's been through like a paper shredder. Um, yeah, just go with that.
And he likes doing the finger pyramid of evil.
Is that seriously a move that he does? The finger pyramid of evil?
No, he's like always sitting with his fingers crossed while he's thinking of his evil things.
Oh, right, okay.
He always does that if I remember right.
A villain who prefers usually to act through agents and manipulation. Mr. Sinister is born Nathaniel Essex in Victorian London. Oh, how old is he then?
Old.
Old. He's old. Is he? I was just trying to think. Is he kind of like, um? Oh God. See, this is where my brain is not working right now.
Kind of be as old as a. Isn't Apocalypse like a bajillion years old?
Did Apocalypse make him then? Actually, oh, let's have a look. Oh, right, okay. As he learns about other mutants, Essex encounters another mutant villain, Apocalypse. The two become allies, and Apocalypse causes an alien celestial technology to transform the British scientist Mr. Sinister into an ageless man with superpowers. Evil superpowers.
Who's that one that's in DC? He's been around since caveman times, and he's really smart and strong, and he's like been around like empires.
That's what I was thinking about. The meteorite hits the Earth, and he's like the first caveman that goes up to it, and like,
Vandal Savage.
Vandal Savage. Yes, look at you. This is why you're here. I'm just here for like the irregularities, and you're here for like the actual facts. You're here to dish like the facts. Like there's nobody else. I should probably start playing the game. I can't just leave this on pause. There's not much. It's not really that interesting, is it? So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I just thought that character was always a weird sort of character because he just like seemed to run away a lot. As somebody who's meant to be a villain, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm losing. I'm gonna run away."
Isn't Mr. Sinister like one of his gang? I seem to remember. Like
One of his gang just makes him sound like a dance crew or something.
I'm sure one of them had a brown trench coat, and he could like stretch his arms really far.
Oh God, yeah, he was like purple, was he not?
I'm sure he had purple dreadlocks. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He wasn't the Purple Man or anything like that. Just
I'm sure they were like all people that Sinister experimented on.
holy crap, my weapon does like umpteen damage now. This is crazy. Yeah, just like, oh, go and use your stretchy arms, mate, and reach that top shelf for me.
Really? You say like gang, like I was saying gang, it comes off like one of those like gangs that you seen in the Michael Jackson video.
Oh, that's what I mean. Isn't like is it like a dance off? Is this a dance off? Is this like the Umbrella Academy? Like, what's happening here? I'm fighting small trees, by the way. It's just like to point out. There seem to be small bushels that are coming at me.
The shrubbery is revolting.
Yeah, like they're just little small bushes. I'm not even. They've probably got a proper name, and there's lore in this already. There was like it was a gang. It was actually a gang of bushes attacked me.
It was a gang of bushes. It was a bushel. It was a goddamn bushel.
Oh shit! This isn't good. Right. Can they get me here? It's weird seeing in this as well. There's like little plant pot things that shoot things at you, right? And
They really just threw everything against the wall for enemies in that game.
yeah, yeah. Oh, honestly, I've upgraded my sword though. Christ, you see the damage it does now. But you get little helpers that can go around the dungeon with you, which is pretty cool. So like, I've got one that does like long range damage, so I can just like dodge out the way and it'll just start like shooting them. It's like a wee terror drone. Is the best way I could describe it to you if we were going back to Command and Conquer now. like Red Alert 2. Remember how like the terror drone would just like
Terror
run across the map like an arachnid thing? That's precisely the design for this thing. It is like a terror drone. And it would attach itself to a tank and just like you'd be like, oh shit, I've got to get in the repair bay to get rid of it.
I got a terror drone. That's not a repair drone.
I always
What's
like
that thing that Yuri had? The grinder.
the grinder of. He had the cloning vats as well, though, right? You could literally just clone like 2 Yuris, like Yuri Supremes or whatever.
I'm pretty sure the grinder was like a building that you just put things you didn't need anymore in, and you got money.
You could literally have a cloning, like multiple cloning vats, and then like make all these brutes go into the grinder and just get all your like your cash flow. There was no stopping you.
And you had that sniper ladies. The people they killed would release a green gas or something. It was poisonous.
Oh god. What? There's a small bush that's coming towards me again, Chris.
It's a bushel.
Yay! Right, we're taking out the shrub. I think that's what I liked about like Red Alert 2 is because the story for that was like really I don't know if it was on purpose or not. Well, it probably would have been on purpose to have a sort of good plot to it, if you know what I mean. And there's not many games nowadays where you're really kind of drawn to the plot and you're like, you know what, I actually quite like this. I'm just chucking stuff into my inventory thing now.
Some of my favourite game plots are. You know what I'm going to say, eh? The Witcher 3 is one.
Yeah, okay. Well, so I've still not completed that. That's maybe something else I'll need to sit and play, and actually we could have a chat about while I'm playing it. Because I've tried to play that so many times, and I was like, something always comes up, you know.
And I'm the complete opposite of the spectrum.
Yeah, you seem to be like dedicated to like any kind of game that you sit down and play, right? Till like it's done, like, and then you're like, I'm gonna again.
I did not. I remember years ago doing that with The Witcher 3. I'd finished it and I was like, again!
Yeah, like there's certain games that I'll do that with, like Mass Effect. I could play that as many times as you like, over and over again. And I think even Mass Effect 2, I sat and was like, you know what? I'm going to sit and play this again. And then just chose somebody like totally different and save different people and stuff. You know?
Any early BioWare game, really.
Yeah, I know.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Especially Knights of the Old Republic, right? I don't even get... People still play that, obviously. They download it and...
It's on the Switch now, the both of them.
Yeah, I saw that, actually. Well, by the way, I still have to get back... I have the Switch as well, but I still have to, like, go back to playing, oh, God. The Zelda game that I've got. I can't even remember the name, that's terrible. Like, I wanted to say...
Wild.
Yeah, I wanted to say Skyward Sword, but I'm like, no, I've not even played that one. I have that, but I've not even played that, but... Twilight Princess was what was the other thing that was just shooting out. That was a brilliant game, Twilight Princess. I liked that. Problem is, we couldn't really talk to each other. I think that's the thing I don't like. Oh, why did I change weapons?
Metroid Dread as well.
Oh, I'm not even... Shiny things, Christopher, happen, right? I get distracted very easily. There's so many different things that happen, right, that we're just like... Although, it's weird, because there's some games where we just sort of just sit and we're just glued to it until it's done, you know? Like The Last of Us.
Last of Us so much.
Oh, Jesus, it's just like... That has always had a good... To me, that's like, there's not a boring part of that storyline where you're like, oh, just skip it already, can we get to the fighting? Just want to fight something.
Then you get to the fighting and you're like, ah, this fighting's so good.
Yeah, I know. It's cleverly thought out as well most of the time, you know, like either you have to do it in stealth. Or like, you have to figure out a way to like beat the big behemoth thing that's chasing you and you're like, oh, just run away!
The one that like, gas is coming out of it.
Yeah, and that, when you're in the gymnasium, the first time you fight that thing, you're like, how do I do this?
I remember the second time, so when you're in the what is it, the college, or university, towards the end, and you fall through the floor, and then there are just two of them in your face.
And you're like, well, you got to deal with this now. Figure it out, idiot.
See you later, loser.
Yeah, pretty much. Although I still, oh god, like Dark Souls is a game that is unrelenting. That's the game that just is like, right, fucking on you go.
There you go.
There's a dragon, right, and you've got to get past the dragon. How do you get past it? Like, I don't know. Well, you're gonna die.
And you're just like, where's the weak point? There is no weak point.
The weak point is you. You asked too many questions. Deal with the dragon.
I'm sure. Is it Dark Souls 2 that had like a baddie called Ceaseless Discharge?
Ceaseless Discharge? Is that seriously a thing? Is Elden Ring the newest one? Am I right in saying that?
Ah.
Yeah, and it's not the newest Dark Souls, but
The people that
equivalent.
made it.
Yeah. I still want to sit and play that actually as well. Have you played it yet, Chris? Actually.
I made a wee bit of it a while ago. That's where I seen the chest. And
What were
I
your
remember
thoughts?
I remember thinking it was a lot more accessible. Like, you know, it's still like difficult, but if you got stuck at a bit, you could just go to another place somewhere in the game.
Nice. So did you actually have it and then trade it in, or did you just like?
No, I was playing at someone's house.
Ah, okay. So would it entice you for that short period of time that you got it? Would that entice you to play it, or like to actually buy it, or do you think it's too pricey right now for what? It's like not 50 quid or something.
I think so. I'd wait for it to go on sale, really.
We say that about a lot of games, though, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, they're starting. I got PS5 games are like 70 quid, 60 quid.
Yeah. Oh god, you don't even talk about getting a PS5 yet, by the way, because I'm nowhere near that. I think I'll be sitting playing this for a while yet, you know.
No, they are saying God of War Ragnarok's still set for the PS4 and PS5 as well, but PS4 is better than PS5 as well.
Oh, sorry, I'm just making sure the stream's still working. A minute.
Unlike the Gotham Knights game where it says, "Oh, we're going to do it in PS4," and then at the last minute they're like, "Nah, we're just doing it in PS5 now."
We don't know how to port stuff. What do you think we are? Some kind of like scientists? We don't know how to do this.
I love it. It's like that Batman's supposed to be dead, and everyone's like, "Aye."
Holy Jesus! I took out like the golem thing, the boss in this place, for like 5 hits with my new sword. By the way.
Yeah.
Wowzers!
And I feel like I know what's going to happen in Gotham Knights. You know, there's going to be the whole Court of Owls storyline, and then at the last minute it'll be the Joker who's
Who?
behind everything.
Who? The Court of- You said the Court of Who? Who?
I need to find that thing again. We've got word that there's a spy that's an owl somewhere in our town.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. We've got to put wait a minute.
Do you not think though that should be like they should all just start hooting if they start to appear?
Or like, we should do that, and also do like a thing when they're all in agreement. We shall kill the bad man.
No, just it starts to get like more en masse as all the ninjas sort of arrive. Like that.
Talking about ninjas, that'd be a good storyline.
I thought you were
League
going
of
to say talking about owls.
That'd be a good storyline to have the League of Assassins fighting.
What, just hooting?
No, fighting the Court of Owls. I think that'd be fun.
A lot of hooters.
Like, nothing would happen because they're all hiding.
We're all waiting for the first person to make the first. Oh my god, this thing.
Waiting to hit the first move, but they're all hiding.
You bastards. Ooh. can have like any other bird. You can have like the court of crows or something, right? Gah! Like, you could have that. They could be called the murder.
Yeah, and like they sneak in to
They
whoever
sneak
they're-
in. Gah!
like you'd have like the whole thing where they're sneaking into whoever their mark is or whoever they're going to kill, and then just before the guy would turn around, they'd just hear caw.
Cacao! Whip, 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 whip. And they'll just come after like whoever. Like that. It's the court of owls again. They're here. The court of crows.
Or you get up the court of seagulls and they start shaking all over your car.
Oh, here we go. The Batmobile's covered in shit.
And you're like, who did it? And then from above
Like,
you look up.
what did you say? They're like, who did it?
You'd be wondering who did it, and then they'd look up and then there's like a guy dressed as a seagull. Caw!
Well, it couldn't be any worse than the Condiment King, right? So, you know.
Some kind of nutcase.
The Condiment King's like, oh my god, it's like the nemesis of like the Seagull Man.
I really want like, there's such a thing about like doing gritty versions of characters. Like I really want the gritty reboot of the Condiment King.
Oh, actually, yeah, you probably could. They could like shoot like some sort of vinegar solution that's like acid or something like that.
Into your eye.
Surely there's bound to be like some salt thing that actually does burn you or whatever as well, right? It doesn't just like throw hot dogs at you or something, or mustard. But yeah, the court of crows. The murder of crows. That's what they should be called. And then they just show up and just like peck you. Like, ah!
They should do like the privilege, like a bunch of Karens.
The privilege. This is just the privilege. A bunch of Karens. Did you just say?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I like that though. Like, I don't think you should be doing it like this. This isn't very nice. You shouldn't be here with your bike.
What's this?
Shut up, Karen.
Batmobile? That's the one time that the Joker would team up with Batman.
Yeah.
I have standards, Batman.
They really take the biscuit. It's like, I know I like to complain a lot about you, but they, man, oh man.
God, they really grind my gears.
Was that not what the Joker said once as well? It's like, you think I'm crazy enough to take on the tax man? Or the IRS or something?
I'm crazy enough to take on the Batman, but the IRS? No.
What?
I'm sure that episode he had like a replacement for Harley Quinn that dressed as Harley Quinn but had like the complete opposite voice.
Was it a deep voice? Hello? Alright? Alright, I'm Harley Quinn.
I bet they're doing another, there should be a third series of that Harley Quinn show. The funny one with like Bane's.
Oh yeah. Oh, hello. Nobody escapes, repeat. And wherever he's still shouting.
And they forced the Riddler into that wheel machine, and then the next time you see him, he's bumped.
Oh, I had like, I know, he had like legs like a god. Like,
And then he had the psych, or how would you say it? Someone called Jimmy Riddles.
This guy's got a shield.
My favourite bit was the Joker unmasking Batman, but he didn't care it was Bruce Wayne. He was just like, you know what? You said we'd have an electric car 2 years ago. Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce?
Electric car. This golem thing's not coming out of that corner. I'm gonna have to have words with it.
I loved that show.
Here it comes. Ah! Don't you hate it when enemies just don't die?
Why won't you just die?
Die already! And for the betterment of mankind, or dungeon kind, I'm not sure. Oh, something weird happened there. Aye. Oh, there's a giant fist coming at me, Christopher.
Oh my God! It's Beyonce! No, it's Lady Gaga!
Gaga, yes. Oh my God.
And then there's Mr. Freeze!
Yeah.
It's Lady Gaga!
Lady Gaga. Just the pronunciations. It's just. I must admit, I do like the tongue in cheek in it for like not taking itself too seriously, right? No, here we go. I'm not looking for. I guess you could say I've become somewhat of an adventurer.
I remember when Bane was helping Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy's "Come to me, my angels."
It's so funny, how like that villain is actually such a good villain, but they've just made him like shit. You know what I mean? Like in all the series and stuff, like oh god, the podcast that I remember the thing. It was you know where he actually breaks Batman's back and stuff like that. Oh god, they did like a proper reenactment thing of like.
Tell me the
I've listened
audio
to.
thing.
Yeah, it's on Audible. Anybody out there that's wanting a good podcast thing, not podcast, an Audible like play to listen to, I've got it, and I've listened to it more than 2 or 3 times, and it's got Vincent Price is in it, by the way, as well, and he plays the Joker. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Vincent Price does the Joker's voice in it. I'm pretty sure that is how he does it. Yeah. I've listened to it so many times, but it's. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's a weird ghost thing! Oh shit! Oh shit! Sorry, I was stood still for 5 minutes and this big weird ghost thing came in and tried to kill me. Ah, it's coming! I don't like that. Oh my god, you should have seen this, Christopher. I was just like looking through my Audible thing and then it just came up, this big ghost looking thing that wanted to eat me. I properly shat myself. It's Batman Nightfall, right? I'm gonna quickly move that out of the way. Yeah, Batman Nightfall. It's so good. It's so good. That is it was a BBC audio play kind of thing, right? Cannot recommend it enough.
Also, I think the one time they've actually had a Mexican fella do the voice for Bane or play Bane.
And it was just the guy did it so well. That's how Bane should be. Not I understand for comic reasons, right? Obviously, like that's from the movies and stuff, like the what was it, the Dark Knight and all that kind of thing. That series, where they made him just like weird mask sort of thing. You can't ocean darkness or that kind of thing. I'm like, why did you do that? I was like, why did they do that? He doesn't sound like that at all.
Yeah. Like, why? Also, I don't believe he's got anything to do with Ra's al Ghul or the League of Assassins. He's his own man.
Do you know how I came across actually Nightfall? The first time I came across it was a cassette tape that was in a charity shop. And I don't know what I did with it, but I had actually like an old cassette player thing that you could put it in, and you had to rewind the cassette to the start because somebody had obviously listened to it already. But there was like at least 2 tapes or something, maybe 3 tapes. You probably get this on eBay, but obviously it's easier to get on Audible.
That's so cool. I'm looking at the tablet thing that's looking to see who done the voices for the Batman Nightfall audio play. And the voice for Alfred is Michael Gough. That played him in the Michael Keaton film.
It is. Yes.
So cool.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's such a good. It's so long. You can just, do you know, if you were having like a really stressful day or something like that, and you're just like, you know what, just want to sit and have a bath and listen to something and get some candles on. I know, sounds a bit weird for guys to say that, but you know what, it's such a good thing just to sit and listen to. Oh, the guy, yeah, Peter Marinker as Bane. Oh, he is so good as Bane, by the way. He's like, I will find the Batman, and I will break him. Break him! that kind of thing. Um, I'm
'Cause I
surprised
know
I got away with actually doing that voice without coughing there. Um,
with the audio thing I listened to recently was quite fun. It was a goofy thing. It's like an
this
hour
is the
long.
this is the Audible recommendations section of this show.
Although what it was to do with
Continue, Chris.
Audible, on DC Marvel's website, it was like Girl doing like a
Squirrel girl,
podcast
squirrel girl, squirrel
podcast at her
girl.
college. She was attending, and then like had like various people phoning in, like someone was Iron Man phoning in, and
Oh, that's pretty funny. That's actually
it was
pretty
just
cool.
it was a goofy thing. Like
Yeah, look at this. So here you go. Look, is he in there? I'm pretty sure he's in there. I'm looking through the list of the names. I'm trying to get to the bit where it's got Maxi Zeus, Mad Hatter. No, Victor Zaz is in it as well, actually, for a bit, which is quite interesting. Um,
he seems to be like the go-to guy for someone creepy. You need just to fill a bit for a wee while.
where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on. How come the cast is not showing him in there? It definitely is him. I must be looking at the wrong thing. Hold on. There's a fandom thing for it, so they might have got it right in here.
You know, there's a new anime on Netflix, and it's got the best name ever. It's called Bastard.
Oh, where is it? Am I wrong? Is Vincent Price not in this? Am I stupid? It certainly sounds like Vincent Price anyway.
I
As the
didn't see the
Joker.
name myself, like when I was looking at it.
Oh, maybe it isn't. Kerry Shale as Jean Paul, the Joker. Oh, well, maybe it was wrong. It certainly sounded like the voice actor, Kerry Shale. Really?
When did this
Oh, man.
play come out? I think
Apologies, I'm totally wrong. Totally wrong.
Vincent Price passed away not long after Edward Scissorhands came out. He was in that, and that was like the early 90s, I think.
Really? It certainly has got the same sort of tone to it, if you know what I mean. If you listen to it, you're like, that definitely sounds like the same sort of Vincent Price-esque type. That's interesting. I never knew that. Why did I? Maybe it's because I never actually bothered to look it up. I'm not backing up with facts. I'm just going to make up what I want.
Oh, well, you could prove anything with facts, can't you?
It's like, that's very interesting. How did I not know that though? Wait a minute, I'm gonna have a look. So, um, Kerry, Kerry Shale, Kerry Shale. Let's have a look. I'm gonna Google what they look like. I was like, I wonder if they actually look like what I think they look like. If people try and look up us, they'll be sorely disappointed. Oh, it's Canadian. Oh, is he in Thomas the Tank Engine as well? Jesus Christ.
Thomas the Tank Engine. I will find the fat controller.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm coughing and laughing at the same time because it's too funny. I will find you and I will break you.
The fat controller. Oh God, something's happened to Thomas. Thomas is like, choo choo, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he definitely does have a Vincent Price kind of esque voice to him, I would say. Definitely. If you listen to it, you'll know people. If you go and look at the look at. I'm going to say you look at the audio. Go look at the audio.
The audio.
Go and look at the audio, and you'll see what I mean. And, like, look with your ears, lovely people.
That's like the time George W. Bush was waving at Stevie Wonder.
See what you like. He can dodge a shoe. That's a cracking reference. That. Hey, I may not know much, Chris, about politics, but I know the man can dodge a shoe.
Can dodge a shoe like nobody's business.
Can start wars like just nobody else as well. Yeah, for no reason. I didn't know I didn't know it was the same guy that did all the different voices, like Jean-Paul Vallier, like Azrael. Because the thing is, right, when you listen to the Joker in that, and then you listen to the guy doing the voice for Jean-Paul Vallier, like aka Azrael, you you couldn't tell that those were the two same people. And
Oh,
he does Thomas Wayne and the Cavalier. Yeah, that was a that's the thing. The whole story, the whole premise for this is like basically all the bad villains have been escaped out of like Gotham, um, Arkham
I
Asylum,
remember that
and
was his whole
like
ploy.
yeah, I'm not going to give away too much obviously with it because people want to go and
It'd be
actually listen.
based on the comic, the Nightfall comic.
Yeah, it really is. It might be slightly different, obviously, because it's adapted for actors, voice actors, and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Because there's only so much of a script that you could put in that you couldn't really put into a comic thing, and a comic's only so many panels long, so many pages. But whereas a script, I
Does it
guess
have
there's the whole
Lady
ad lib.
Shiva in it?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Love
Bec
Lady Shiva.
she shows up and she's like, the Mask of Tingo or something. The Mask of Tingo, and she makes
Kicks
Batman wear
everyone.
it, and she kills like some guy's mask. Oh God, I'm giving away the story. I don't want to. It's so good though. I'm gonna listen to it again because I like listening. I just like the voice acting in it. Just the
Yeah.
guy that does the voice of Bane is how I thought the most recent Bane should have sounded like, and it
Yeah.
was such a juxtaposition. It was very jarring to hear, not like what I was expecting.
I really loved the recent Batman film with the Riddler. The Riddler is so good, isn't it?
Where is the fat controller?
I
That's
love
going to
the
be the
Riddler
quote. That's
default.
going to be the quote now of this episode.
I really love
I
the
really love
Riddler.
fat controllers. Yeah, so do Chris.
The Riddler in the recent Batman film, his default thing when Batman was like losing and like at the start, like looking at him, oh, Maria.
It's just- and you have now entered the singing portion of our video.
That's it. Doesn't it
Yeah,
last long?
very badly, of course. Maria, isn't that in Hitman as well? Eh? It seems to be that that's like a lot of killing involved around that.
I think that was like Hitman's theme song for a wee while.
Never gonna give you up. It can have anything else, could it? Never gonna let you down. Run around, desert you. Is that
Oh,
to
that
make it?
was-
You're no
Did you get
stranger
that?
to
Like a,
guns.
like I said you on Snapchat earlier, Tony. Badly.
You'll have to
Like,
explain. You'll have to explain to the people they don't understand like what you're talking about.
that episode of the wedding, and then Jason and Gary's like, we have limited seating and vehicles available, so if you all run in to get into the car, and the guy misses, and he's like just looking up at Tony, and Tony's like, "You're walking, you tosser!" Tony's hanging out of the windscreen.
This is men behaving badly that Chris is on about, right?
Oh, that's the worst.
Way.
The first time I seen that, I goes, that laughing where air just comes out of your mouth.
Oh my god.
You're
Maxie's.
walking, you tosser.
Batman's got some of the best named villains out there, like Maxie Zeus and all this kind of thing. Film Freak. That was quite a good guy. I'd never heard of Film
Kite
Freak
man.
before. Film Freak.
Calendar girl.
And it has oh god, ventriloquist. Hey
He's fun.
boss, he's got Socko or whatever at the time because obviously he's still in Arkham and it's got Socko's like, I think we should kill him, like that kind of way talk, and he was like,
When you
no
said
no,
Socko, I thought you meant Mr. Napoleon.
oh, and it's just like, sure thing, boss. I think we should kill him. It's like, but it's weird because obviously he's the voice actor is like doing it like they would probably can properly would angle their mouth with their G's and stuff like, good guy,
Yeah.
gonna kill him, like that kind of thing. And it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's just it's really like the voice actor thought about okay, if I was like this guy trying to pretend, because I'm not sure if the ventriloquist is actually a good ventriloquist or not, because like the animation thing doesn't really give much away about it, right? Because um,
I'm sure he was in Batman the Animated Series, but like very one episode I think he was in.
it's weird, eh? It's like he's multiple personality syndrome, but with different dolls or
Yeah.
puppets, essentially, right?
Man Bat. I think he's not in it a lot, but he's fun.
Well, there you go. Joe Chill, what a name.
I've actually got a comic in my room. I could get yell into the three Jokers and like they're trying to kill Joe Chill. That Batman's found.
It just feels like that's a slang way of telling somebody to calm down.
Joe Chill.
You know what I mean? Joe, come on, Joe Chill, eh? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think the whole plot is that, like Batman's and he's struggling to protect Joe Chill,
It's
not because he's
to
finding it
protect the
difficult,
world from devastation.
but prepare for standards and make it double. Did you
Nightfall.
ever see that episode of Pokemon where James jumped out of this box or something and he had like a boxing glove attached to a spring thing and he pushed it and it went speeding towards Pikachu. And you think he's going to punch him, but the glove stops, picks Pikachu up, and comes back.
Oh my god. This is grabs him.
No, actually, at first it goes up,
Hold on.
stops, and the
Oh!
glove point upwards, and then Pikachu goes, "What's that?" And then it grabs him.
This is brilliant. Sorry, I was like trying to find to see if there's an actual. Oh, it is. You can get the full podcast thing. You don't even have to pay for it on Audible. I think I just paid for it at the time. Somebody's uploaded it onto YouTube under, believe it or not, Christopher, Children's Topics and Stories Radio.
Huh.
I'm not sure if Batman Nightfall is a children's story.
That's actually similar to a thing when I was in Waterstones, the bookshop up, uh, and they had like the complete series of the boys, the comics, but they were like on the bottom shelf, and I thought, oh, that's, oh,
Yeah.
right, aye. Oh, God.
Oh my god. But yeah, like the actual, I think the full thing's on this as well. It's 2 hours 56 minutes 37 seconds. You just go on YouTube and do what I did. Type in Batman Nightfall, and you'll get the full kit and caboodle.
And then do the thing, the one, the completely different audio thing I was listening to, the Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl.
It's like the exact opposite of what characters are like.
It's just it rolls off the tongue that yeah, you know, the first name and the surname.
I'm sure she planked. I'm sure she lamped, what's his name, Thanos once.
Is she not like she was super powerful or something as well?
I don't know the specifics, but I just remember she was standing there and then Thanos was like flat on the ground. I guess the Thanos copter couldn't help.
Yeah, that's funny how that. Remember that was in oh god,
Okay.
Loki. Yeah, like it was in the back. It was just I was like, somebody was talking about it on TikTok, and I was just like, there was a copter. He had a helicopter, the Thanos copter. Like,
Didn't Loki also have like a blink and you'll miss it cameo from Frog 4?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's when he was going for the Earth or something, right?
It was like going, it was at the top and it was going in down to the bunker. With Loki, it had a lot of election stuff all over him, if I remember right.
I'm just trying to figure if I can decrease my prices actually. I don't think you can. God, that was weird. There was this. Honestly, I had a mad panic attack because I was talking to you, and this big green ghost of like slime came out of nowhere, and I was just like, "What the hell is this?" I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. This game is really good though, by the way. It took me a while to kind of try and get to grips with it, but I'm quite enjoying it. Quick place. Right. I think I'll be leaving shortly after this. I think this hasn't been too bad for a stream in terms of it. We've talked about a fair amount of things. Batman Nightfall being one of them. That was brilliant. I must admit, I enjoyed that. It's just so brilliant in a way. It's just, oh, somebody's coming to buy my stuff. Oh! I've got like all the monies, Chris.
You sounded like that bit in Dracula Dead and Living. Oh, that you remember.
Oh, oh, the shower me and like all the golds. I can buy stuff. There we go. Okay, that's it. Everybody get out. I've got nothing. You can get out. I got nothing left to sell anymore. Not a bad day. I made 1,700. I am left with the scarring images of that weird ghost thing that tried to kill me. I have no idea what that was, by the way, but it was freaking me out, man. It was twisting my melon.
Oh, my biscuits are burning.
What else can I buy, Chris? Oh,
I don't know.
I could buy some armor or... I've got 4 Gs and I can up my speed and strength and health. Ah, some sort of weird parsnip looking thing. Swords and shields. Right, I need to get some armor actually. I'm gonna get some armor, Chris. Let's get physical.
Let's get physical.
Yeah. This is the other singing segment of the broadcast. Let's get physical. Physical. Let me hear your body talk. There we go.
I'm running up that hill.
This is like a jazz version. I'm running up that hill. Diddly.
I did do like a show tune version. I'm running up that hill. I'm running up that hill.
So popular right now that. Hey! And quite rightly so as well. Stranger Things is
This
really
one's
good.
Alan Partridge. I'm running up that hill.
Yeah, I love that. Make a deal with God.
I think that's been covered a lot, that song. I remember Placebo done a cover.
I don't know why I said it like that. I was looking at fireflies and I was like, firefly.
Firefly.
That's another good. This is another recommendation part of the broadcast.
Dun, 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 dun. Take my land, Jay.
Take my love, take my land.
He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Stood up to the man and he gave them more.
People pay for this. Oh Jesus. Okay, I think that is where we'll end this evening's broadcast, people. I'm just going to stop broadcasting, Chris. I'll still talk to you after this, don't worry. That's where the fun really actually starts, where we just talk a little bit.
Oh, the meme. I could do the meme thing. This is where the fun begins.
Oh, jeez, oh. Right, I think you do this, and then we stop the broadcast. So, yeah, that's it. That's your homework, people. Go and, oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm going to go back to this. Go and look up Batman Nightfall. You might find that you're in for a treat with your ears. Have you got any suggestions, Chris? Anything you'd like to suggest to people out there?
Just Squirrel Girl in general. Just in general.
Squirrel Girl, that's it. That's all we need. It's brilliant. Oh, alright, I'm gonna end this. Stop broadcasting. Goodbye.